Hey everyone. Um, Sorry for the weird upload schedule. I guess I'll quickly talk about what I've been going through. It's mostly just been a lot of working very early. I'm working actually very early tomorrow, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. So I have to get up at 3 a.m. Not because of a long drive, mostly because it just gives me some extra time to do some work. I usually leave for work 30 minutes before the shift starts, which is at 4:30 a.m. And at 3 a.m. Um, I get up and have an hour and a half to get ready. It takes me about 30 minutes to get out of bed. I don't know, it's really hard. It's really hard to get out of bed. It just feels so comfortable and a little bit of depression, maybe just a little bit. I don't know. I'm not diagnosed with depression, but that's how it is sometimes. It's what life is. I don't let it hold me down too much. Um, but I'm gonna do a thing to make these videos a little bit easier for me. I'm going to actually review um, an album at a time that I currently own, as opposed to a whole collection of them, because it makes it pretty hard to set up since I'm doing this once per day. And for today, we're going to be talking about Against All Logic. Um, the album title is 2012 to 2017, and it's by Against All Logic. I got this vinyl directly from um, I don't remember which store it was, but it was a store in um, that was connected to a diner in Portland. So it was kind of a weird and specific type of store. But it had a lot of ambient records, a lot of records from different parts of the world that you probably haven't heard of. And one of them, one of the only ones they'll be able to recognize, was this one. It's hard for me to find a record store that has pretty obscure things within it, and this is definitely one of the records of all time. It's not. It's a pretty good house album. That's what this is. You can see the track listing on the album cover, which is kind of rare for an album cover just to have the track list. It's got tracks such as "This Old House Is All I Have," "I Never Dream," "Some Kind of Game," "Hopeless," "Such a Bad Way," "Flash in the Pan," "City Fade," "Now You Got Me Hooked," "I Know You," "You're Going to Love Me and Scream," and "Rave On." This album is like about an hour long, and it has two vinyls within it, and on the back it says this. If you don't know jack about house, then you'll love this. And it says that like word pieces, sentence pieces of the sentence on each side of the vinyl. It has two of them, and it's got very minimal lyrics, except for maybe the first track, "This Old House Is All I Have," which is the most popular track on the release for a good reason. It's very unique, and the sample they use, I'm not sure what it's from, but it goes, "This old house is all I need." Um, and there's also some bits of samples I recognize, such as Kanye West screaming. I'm not kidding. And on the song "I Am a God," which is one of my favorite Kanye West songs. Um, obviously I don't like Kanye anymore. I still listen to him sometimes because I like some of his releases, but I do not stand for what he believes nowadays. He's a bit of a loon, and bit of is kind of underplaying how much of a horrible person he's been. Um, but yeah, there's also the I am a god, like that sample from the same song, but it's like I am a god. It's like really low, like pitched really low, so you hear that sometimes. You're not really meant to understand what it's saying, but you can hear it. Um, I don't know much about Against All Logic, to be honest. But I know they've been around for a while. They released an album this year, which I haven't listened to yet. And considering the title of the album, 2012 to 2017, that's a long time for music making, and it was released, I'm pretty sure, in 2017. So 5 years worth of making this album. It's a long time. And it's hard to really pick a favorite off of this record, considering, it's a house album. You kind of just have it playing in the background while you um, do things like play card games, which is what I do, or play board games, or sort cards, or talk, just chatting, drinking, stuff like that. That's what it's great for. It's great for the outside on a cloudy day. Um, or like, evening. It's a great evening album. And tonight, the first time I gave it a spin physically was what the hell was that? That was a spooky noise. I don't know. It's probably that. I don't know what it was. There was a spooky noise just now. But the first time I gave it a spin was actually in Portland with my friends. Hello, friends that are probably watching this. And it was like such a eye-opening experience because the first time I'd listened to this, I thought it was okay, but once you actually have it playing in a physical room, it just hits different. It hits different. And one of my favorite tracks on it would have to be Flash in the Pan. That drum beat just randomly plays in my head at random intervals in my life. Just a boom, 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 boom. Like, I don't know, it's something about it works really well. It's a simple drum beat, but it has like this staticky effect to it. It's probably a sample, but it sounds really good. There's a lot of cool sampling in it, for sure. This album, when I first listened to it, I'd give like a 7, but I'd give it an 8, and slightly closer to a 9 than a 7. This is an album I really like, and I would recommend a listen at least once to see if you enjoy it. If you don't know jack about house, then you'll love this, is what I say. That is an appropriate thing to put on the back. I have it be a tagline. Also, it just says other people, other people, other people, other people. And there's this picture at the top. I don't know what relevance of that image is, but it does put an aesthetic on the whole thing. So yeah. Also, I look really good in this shirt. I don't know if you recognize that, but I look good in this. But yeah, that's gonna be my first single album review that I own, and somewhat of a series. Tomorrow is the 28th, and for that day, I'll probably be just reviewing another one. But by the end of this month, I'll be talking about the most popular albums on Rate Your Music in a probably longer video. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Also, I think I missed a day so far in this. I'll have maybe the end of the month recap be a 2-day episode because it's going to be pretty long. So, see y'all later. Bye bye. Love you.